X-Men, the animated series, is this another Marvel animated show that I've been reviewing, and this was the second attempt of a X-Men TV series after the pilot did not pick up. So, this is based on the characters of the same name, so let's talk about it. Following the success of Steam, and basically the plot of this show is it features the X-Men similar in look and lineup to the early 1990s X-Men characters, and composes Cyclops, Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, Beast, Gambit, Jubilee, Jean Grey, Professor X, as well as an original character, Morph. And this show deals with social issues, including divorce, Christianity, Holocaust, in age of Sarah, and feelings of loneliness. And yeah, the first season of the show brings the X-Men into conflict with human conspirators, building mutant exterminating sentinel robots. Magneto and his attempts to instigate a human mutant war, and the powerful mutant Apocalypse plans to eradicate the weak, both human and mutant alike. You got other storylines including Morph's death at the hands of Sentinels, Beast's incarceration, and the attempt on Senator Kelly by Apocalypse's minions to turn human sentiment against their humans. Second season sees Cyclops and Jean get married and becomes the targets of Mr. Sinister, who hopes to use the genetically perfect combination of their DNA to create an army of obedient mutants. Morph returns, having been rescued by Sinister and brainwashed into forcing the X-Men apart. You also get growing rifts between humans and mutants, spearheaded by the Friends of Humanity, an anti-mutant group who lead the persecution of all mutants. Apocalypse also returns, developing a deadly plague, blame on mutants, feeling mutant hatred. And the third season focuses on the Phoenix and turns into the more powerful Dark Phoenix. So that's that's basically the first 3 seasons. The other 2 seasons just follows the other ones. This show is a really good show. Now, I love how they took this show and just made it really good and just very awesome. And the show feels like you're watching the X-Men. And this show is just a cool show. You get a lot of cool characters on here. A lot of cool characters on here, and it's always really great to see all the characters on here. Of course, you have Professor Xavier, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Logan, Rogue, Storm, Beast, Gambit, Jubilee. Additional characters, you also have Angel, Apocalypse, Avalanche, Banshee, Bishop, Blob, Bolivar Trash, Cable, Cameron Hodge, Colossus, Emma Frost, Fabian, Forge, Gladiator, Henry, Peter Garrick, Iceman, Juggernaut, Kazal, Lady Deathstrike, Leech, Liliandra Naranami, Magneto, Master Mold, Mr. Sinister, Moira McTaggart, Morph, Mystique, Nightcrawler, Northstar, Omega Red, Psylocke, Pyro, Quicksilver, Puck, Sabretooth, Sauron, not Sauron from Lord of the Rings, a mutant named Sauron. You even get Sentinels, Sunfire, and of course, Scarlet Witch. Yep, Scarlet Witch is on this original X-Men show, and wow, she's even more hotter. She's even more hotter. Darn. I'm sorry, I had to. But yeah, I love how the characters are well handled. And one thing I can say is that Scarlet Witch is just very, very awesome. All the mutants are awesome. I love Wolverine. I love all of them, and I think they handled Mystique really well. I'm not saying the movies didn't, okay? Also, I do say while the live action versions doesn't exactly like some of the live action actors for the movie versions, they may not have what the character has in the comics. Like Storm has the accent or Rogue has an accent, but I think the live action counterparts for the movie still did a pretty good job, like including Anna Paquin and Famke Johnson. But Juggernaut, I will agree, the animated version of Juggernaut is better because the movie version just completely screwed him up. So shut up. But yeah, I think the Scarlet Witch version perfectly matches up perfectly with the MCU Scarlet Witch. I'm sorry, I have to make comparisons because hey, it's what I do. And just of course you have a lot of cool action, a lot of cool moments. Just the show is just pretty cool. It's awesome, and just the show is just very fun. You get a lot of cool characters, a lot of cool moments in there, a lot of great moments in the show as well. The show is just so well done, and adapting all the different stories of the show is really cool. I have stated before that I don't like the yellow spandex suits, but for a show that was released in 1990, awesome. And also they have crossed over with some characters. They have crossed over with Spider-Man once before. Yes, they crossed over with Spider-Man if you guys seen my review of Spider-Man the animated series. And I think that crossover, you know what I think, that was a great crossover, and just fun. It's fun, just fun, cool times. It's really fun, really awesome, and just, yeah. But let me talk about which is my favorite episode out of all of them. Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix. Wow. This story is one of the most complex, intense stories I have ever seen in my life. And I know it's not easy taking a well-known story and translating it very well, because it can be very tough. But I think X-Men The Last Stand, they did change it. Instead of her having, like she was in the comics, she is also she has split personality in X-Men The Last Stand, but I think the show did it right. And I hope that this movie, I hope they do it right, Simon Kinberg, but I'm gonna give them my support because I've been giving the X-Men franchise my support since the first movie. And yeah, and the music is cool, the animation is good, all the action is good, and it focuses on the mutant stuff very well. So yes, I will say that this show is a cool show, and I will definitely give X-Men the animated series, a better than Vampire Academy, is that darn good. Let me know what you guys think about this show down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And I will see you guys later. Until next time, enjoy the show. Also, yeah, I'm gonna say it. With the Dark Phoenix movie, I would love to see Jean get her solo movie played by Sophie Turner. I will sit in the theater. And if you like this video, you can click right here and we can all have a good time. Also, can we also get a a solo Scarlet Witch movie in the MCU? Because I'll also sit through that movie just to look at Elizabeth Olsen fighting, and it'd be awesome. Elizabeth Olsen, you can take my money.